Saeed Rassam, hello. Christian Schultz, good morning. SM, good morning. Richard, hello. Welcome. Param Naik, hello. Sean Cumming, hello. Alex from Germany. Alexander Kudzinov, hello. Sean. How are the legs? Well, first of all, what the heck is going on here? Left leg is the one that's dysfunctional, but otherwise not bad. Right leg's doing great. But the left hamstring seems to be torn up. That's okay. The temperature at the moment, hey Alexander, thanks for joining. Appreciate the membership. The temperature right now is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Between those two, different weather apps, different temperatures. So just about 1-2 degrees Celsius. From Israel, hello. Hannah, hello. Welcome. It is 6:24 or 6:25 in New York now. Yes. Yes, I'm back. I took yesterday off. I still went to work, but just walking around for work seems to have taken its toll on my legs, so I didn't do more. I'm still limping a little bit, but I think I'm much better than I was. Hey, Biggie, almost. We're getting there. Hey, Tammy, good morning. Nora, good morning. Only 3:30 for me. Adam, yeah, wow. It's either really early or really late. I always say it's relative. We're under the FDR Drive. I'm not planning on doing a very distance-oriented walk today. I still think my legs need some rest. Dobre utro, Yuri. Good morning. Real Matrix user from Hungary. Hello. Phyllis, good morning. Dave, good morning. Yes, Adam, you're on the West Coast. Makes sense, 3 hours time difference. Suzanne, good morning. Stan, good morning. Ooh, you could start, see, I'm hoping these clouds kind of break up a little bit. I was looking at the weather and it looked like it shouldn't have been that cloudy, but now it seems like it might be. Sarah K, good morning. Stan, thank you. Jeff Johnson. Mie, hello, good morning. CB Earth Day, good morning. Colleen, yes, you're an hour behind us in Chicago. Very cool. Frank, good morning. Wendigo. I haven't heard that word in a long time. Steve from Bradford, hello. Yeah, hopefully you can hear some of the water. It's usually not very turbulent here, only really bad weather or boats do this. Yeah, you can start seeing the sun come up. But there's a row of clouds, so it's going to block us a little bit. My legs, well, my right leg is feeling perfect. My feet are feeling fine. My left hamstring seems to be the only troublemaker at the moment. I get a spasm every time I take a step. And one of the heads of the muscle, so biceps femoris, is probably the long head. Anyway, if I put pressure on it as I walk, it actually feels better. So I think it'll resolve itself in a few days, I believe. Yeah, I'm not doing a distance walk today. I'm still not fully recovered. It's kind of cool to see these construction lights reflect off the water. But yeah, I think it'll be a relatively short walk distance-wise. I'll wait until sunrise by the East River. And it looks like they turn off the Pepsi-Cola sign at night, it seems. It would be right around there. Pesca, do I lift? I only do body weight exercises. So throughout the day, especially since I work from home most of the time, I'll do pull-ups. And I normally do stairs in the morning, and I do push-ups with a weight vest, but I haven't done that since Sunday. So I'll probably do some of that later. Well, push-ups anyway, not stairs. I'll save that for tomorrow. Yeah, ice and heat, it's all for symptomatic relief, whichever one works better. Ice is supposed to help the swelling, usually only initially after an injury, and then it's kind of symptomatic relief. Artur, привет из Ukraine, from Ukraine. I can kind of read it. It's very similar to Russian, but it's a little different. Peter, good morning. Claudia, good morning. Waterside Plaza. People are waking up. I see some lights in the apartments. That is an apartment-only building, residential only. This side is all hospital and research buildings, so the lights make sense to be on. Christy, go. I guess good evening where you are. I think you're in the Philippines. Good morning from us. Happy in life, good morning. Sam Leno from England, good morning. I've always liked this pine tree. It's hard to see in the middle of the darkness. Cat CNX, morning, and you have a nice day as well. Here we'll see some joggers coming to work. Some joggers exercising and people going to work. I combined two things in my head. There's a garage complex in the Waterside Plaza. Winter Dragon, good morning. Wes Mack, good morning. Daniel Ken, good morning. Yeah, I'm definitely walking better than yesterday, so this is good. We won't push it. We'll take a short walk. So you're supposed to dismount your bike here. Will he do it? He will not. Yes, I don't want to miss too much of the river, so let me look out there. So yeah, there's a row of clouds that are kind of blocking the sunrise, but I think it actually makes it look a little bit nicer in a way. Adds some contrast. I really like the sounds of the water. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Margot, good morning. Yeah, overall, I'm feeling fine. If my left leg didn't bother me at all, I'd be better than I was before. There's another ferry zooming along the river. You can see the Queensboro Ed Koch Bridge in the background. Now this area is alright, truth hurts. Don't worry about me. Bama Mom, 1591, morning. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little behind on comments, so I know there's some comments from yesterday and the day before asking how I'm doing, so I'm getting to those. But yes, I am much better. It was a good stream. I actually got something really cool. So if you were in my long stream on Sunday, we had a guy, Angel Marzin Worldwide, helping out with directions because he happened to do the same exact walk a week before. This is not a normal walk people do. It's like, it's a bit involved and it's a long one. And it's usually something that shore walkers do, which is a group in New York that walks very long distances at 3 miles an hour. So Cy Adler apparently was the guy who pioneered this particular route, and they actually gave me a certificate. They sent me an email because Angel reached out to the shore walkers. So I'm actually going to post, I'll post that on Instagram because that's pretty cool. I got a certificate of completion of an off-season Great Saunter Walk. Connie asks, what did I do? Let me go back a little bit. I want to make sure I get all the comments. Since it's still pretty early. Jack, morning. Simon, it is beautiful. Nadia from Morocco, hello. Betty, good morning from, wow, very early in California. Yep. Simon from UK, awesome. Bob, in Poland it's 12:32. So Connie asked, what did I do when I got home? I chugged the rest of my Gatorade. I cracked open a beer. And then I had ramen for dinner, which is a surprise. And I was able to finish an entire bowl of chicken wings. So I did quite a bit. And then I went to sleep by 8 p.m. Yes, Danny, sorry. I mean, Donnie, Fonny, yes. Here's a view of the river. I'll stand here for a moment. Arjit Das, I mean, I only rested that night and I went to work the next day. Mary Owens, good morning. Colleen, I hope my legs are all right. Mie, thank you. That is really cool. Thank you, Donnie. Yeah, sometimes, it's almost hard to tell between dawn and dusk if you didn't know which direction you were looking. So this is actually Queens across the river, but it's hard to tell. If we were looking, it would be the sunset if we were looking over Hudson River. Ube, I try. So where are we now? We are at about 25th Street, next to the FDR, East River. And if I look up, yeah, you could see more of the blue start to come out. But yeah, there it is. Yeah, I think the clouds are definitely adding some cool contrast to the sunrise. There's a large cloud mass over here that's kind of in the way, but we'll still be able to see the sun peek out. I'm trying to see which way. It's not windy at all. Okay. The only issue I see is the clouds are actually moving in this direction. So we'll see. And just so you see, I mean, there's not much to see here on this side. This is the city side. The Empire State Building, the lights are still off. They turn off the lights at night, usually after midnight. Privyet Alexander in Vancouver. Chindian, hello, good morning. In Brazil, Gamer M, hello. Andela, hello. Hey, Lady Coach Explorers, welcome. But yes, the views today are all over the water. I'm actually going to try to walk forward a little bit more. I can't tell if it's open right now. Oh yes, the water's open finally by Waterside Plaza. Okay. Good. I always miss this walkway here. It's controlled by Waterside Plaza. It's part of their property. So they sometimes lock the gate here. It looks like it's open right now. Because I think if I get to Stuyvesant Cove, it's a little bit quieter there in terms of the car noise. So it'll make it for even more peaceful sunrise. Hey Navi, hello. Destination X, howdy. Gordon Gecko. We got Gordon Gecko making some trades here. Pre-market trading. Maggie, good morning. I do like getting up early. Will I walk by the river? Yes, I'm planning on staying by the river. Well, the camera's pointed left. I'm walking forward. It's misleading. Apologies. Yes, I'm currently sleeping. Sleepwalking. No, I'm just kidding. This is the East River. East River. The sun is rising. Actually, I'll see if I can get a few shots. Maybe, let me see. I wonder how night mode will look on my phone. As the sun starts to come up. Okay, let me do a wide angle night shot. Let me go forward a little bit. I'm not a good photographer, but I'm familiar with the rule of threes. So I try to turn the grid lines on my phone. Yeah, that's a big mass of clouds over there. You can see the rosy glow. And the blue is peeking up over here. Crypto Sapiens, good morning. Temperature's about 35 degrees Fahrenheit, 35 to 37 depending on which other weather app I'm looking at. Doc, ni, four knees. Aha, nobody behind me, sorry. I am who I say I am. Good morning. John Harding, thank you. Sami Art, hello, good morning. Afternoon where you are. Is that in Korea? Yeah, I'll see if I can post some of these on Instagram too. I'm taking a few photos as it comes along. It is actually much quieter here, so maybe I could just stay here for a little while. The Stuyvesant Cove is also very nice. That's the park that's past these buildings. Thank you, Maggie. The Bobsta. I'm walking as best as I can. Actually, now that my leg is loosened up a little bit, it's much better than yesterday even, so I'm pleased with my recovery. From Israel, good morning. Got Colorado in the house. Amy, thanks for posting up that link. Sunghyun, Jake Lee, good morning. Idham Idris from Kuala Lumpur, good morning. Thanks, Lady Coach, appreciate it. Do I have my walking shoes on? I have my usual North Face sneakers on. They have not failed me. They did me well, considering I walked well. So I forgot to post my picture of how many steps I did, but I do have a picture of it. I was up to about 61,000 steps, I think. My watch says I only did 29 miles that day. I think that's inaccurate. I think it's because my legs are longer. I take longer steps. So I think it averages out to a little bit less mileage, according to Samsung's Galaxy Watch. I could be a ghost. I guess we'll never know. From Romania, hello. Asuman, morning, of course. Sean Tracy, yes, I live. Queen Edgy, good morning. I'll look at the sneakers 1 second. Yes, 61,000 steps in North Face sneakers. Let's see. Is this going to work? It's dark. There we go. Simple North Face sneakers. Not bad. Anyway. Indeed, I think the fact that you have people here from around the world where it's completely pitch black in certain places and the sun is coming up in other places kind of helps solidify that. Hey, I was very surprised about these sneakers being as good as they are. So I have a few more pairs that are now backup. Peter Johnson, thanks so much for the 100. What is that? That's Swedish. Is that Krona? Thanks for the super chat, appreciate it. Doc ni. 4 knees. Yes, we've been trying to get that sponsorship. I'm trying to secure the sponsorship from North Face. It's kind of a running joke, but I'm partially serious. Mie, thank you. Yes, Swedish krona. Good. I'm learning currency. This is very educational for me as well. So I appreciate that. Yes, Stuart, I'm back. My highest record for steps was that Sunday, 61,000. That's the most I've ever done, and maybe the most I'll ever do. So here's the bad news. The shore walkers that emailed me the certificate actually told me that they do another walk called the Great Bridges, and that one's 34 miles. So that should be something. Yes, your greatest fan. An unintentional pun. I'm not that clever, but I'm glad somebody found it in there. Walk every corner. That's kind of what we did on Sunday, walk every corner. We walked every corner. This is looking over Queens, A4RN. Well, I guess it seems like an American term for sneakers. What do they call them in the UK, Mie? Draw a blank. But yeah, we call them sneakers here, but I think that's a very American term. Trainers, yeah, we go. There we go, thanks. That probably makes more sense, right? I'm not sneaking around. I think you guys also have some other differences from English, American English. Like, you would fill in the form, but we say fill out the form. Fill in the form actually makes more sense, right? But we say fill out a form in America. Interesting to me. And in France, they call sneakers baskets. That is interesting. My first sports shoe was probably some kind of a Nike basketball shoe. And tennis shoes is another one for it, yep. They say the full sunrise is around 7:20 something this morning, 7:24 this morning. Good morning, Slacker Cat. Yeah, boats will be coming by. The East River Ferry should already be running. And queue up, yes, that's another one. There's no, in America, they don't really say waiting in a queue. Or, yes, they say waiting in line. From Argentina, good morning. I'm trying to see exactly where the sun is going to be. You can almost take bets on where the sun is. Maybe right there. Is that where it's going to come out? On an iPhone, it actually looks much brighter than it is, so I think the iPhone is kind of cheating. Because now it looks like it's going to come right over the Kosciuszko Bridge. I'd like to get to Stuyvesant Cove Park, but I worry we're going to miss part of it. So if I walk quickly... let's do it. Okay. So what I have to do here is I have to go through this area, make a left, and get to Stuyvesant Cove. Pakistan Zindabad, thank you. Yes, thank you for liking and subscribing. Appreciate it. Go to Gambino, top of the morning. I'll put this behind me so you can see it's like cool guys walk away from explosions kind of a thing. Have I ever walked Roosevelt Island? I have not. I mean, I've been there. I actually bought something from somebody on Craigslist there once. I believe it was a receiver, like for speakers. It's not too cold. It's a little chilly. I might actually put my gloves on in a minute, just because I've kind of been standing more than walking. So me walking a little bit here is also helping keep me not as cold. So we're pretty much inside Waterside Plaza right now. I mentioned this before, but this is a very affordable parking garage in here for Manhattan. It's a little out of the way, which is probably why it's a little bit cheaper than other places. Sylvia from Portugal, hello. Yeah, I mean, Roosevelt Island for sure, yes. You can also see probably more views of the city from there as the sun goes up. Right now, the sun's not really shining too much on the city yet. It's a bit cloudy. Ruzika, yes. ZR Sean, describe the smell. There's a hint of seawater. This is the FDR Drive, Franklin Delano Roosevelt Drive, which is essentially... Oh no, don't worry, we're going to get to the sunrise. I wanted to get to Stuyvesant Cove Park. I want to get to the Cove. And we're getting there. It's, what is it, 6:40-ish now? 6:49. So about half an hour away from official sunrise. Oh, snow in the UK. Very cool. So we're right on 23rd Street, right by the FDR Drive. Peter Cooper Village is in the background. Yeah, these are usually like party boats, charter boats. Empire cruises and whatnot. Ooh, that guy took a jog. He's going fast. He's not jogging either. He's trying to get to work. How much for a ride? You know, I'm not sure. I never paid for that. I am in Manhattan. Manhattan. I don't think anyone's ever said it like that. So this is a super expensive gas station. We've walked by it before. We've found many cheaper gas stations in Manhattan proper. I think $2.15 was the lowest we've ever seen in Manhattan. Hey, Angel, welcome. I live. Marzen Worldwide is here. Angel, he did the Great Saunter 1 week before I did, and he posted his highlights. He kind of did the same time and route I did. Jason, I would pretty much say I'm American at this point. There's a lot of birds floating in the water. It's hard to tell them, but these are all birds. Physically, I actually feel great, except my left leg. If my left leg wasn't acting up, that'd be fine. That'd be perfect. Oh yeah. Without Angel, aka Marzen Worldwide, we would have taken some turns that would have set me back. And that's the kind of walk you don't want to have to go back in. It really mentally depletes you. Yes, this is Queens, Long Island City area over there. Chris, it was from the 32-mile walk. I think my left hamstring started really spazzing out on me. I'm pretty much there, Pat. I'm hoping that... Oh, what the heck is this? Whoa, what the... Oh. Okay. Sorry, I got startled. There was something in my gloves. I think my wife put silica packets in them to make sure that they get rid of the sweat. Oh, your left calf spazzed out the first time, Angel? Yeah, my calves are good, and I was surprised that my hamstring is what gave out. You can't get this view near a gas station where you are. Yes, it's a little rare. Compression socks could help to reduce some of the swelling. Let me walk down a little bit. I like this little beach area at the next Cove area here. Is it dangerous? No. And there's always like, ooh, my goodness. One second. All right, we're back. Nitrites, hello. Yeah, I walked into a plant. You know, it's like the ones without any leaves. Kind of look like this, but you can't really see them when you're not paying attention. Yes. We're fine. Sorry. Yeah, the branch almost took everything I had. Yes, I'm gonna work. It's an administrative day for me, so it's a lot of meetings, but they're all kind of canceled. So I'm gonna see if I can catch up on some writing I have to do anyway for work. Justin, I'm not perfect, but I'll be there. I'll get there soon. So I like this spot because the water here, you can kind of hear the waves crashing up on this little beach. And we'll see the sunrise. Tootie, good morning. Oh, I hope yes. So the hemoglobin's 9.4. Okay, I hope he's doing okay this morning, and I hope he tolerates the treatment well. Best wishes to you, Tootie, and your husband. Azerbaijan, Elshin, hello. Yeah, Mars and or Angel, I'm expecting that at this point. But hey, it's worth it after such an accomplishment. So many birds out in the water. They're all just hanging out. These little dots in the water are all birds. Chris, I hope you make it out. Cyril, Adi, you'd love to meditate every time you get some gas here. Yeah, it will be not so bad. It's kind of a, maybe that's why they charge so much for the gas there. You know, you're paying for the view. I don't know. Ah, Capsmith is here. Hello. Netherlands, greetings. Yeah, we're doing a chill stream for the most part to not go. Whoa! Huh. That was an interesting wave. I think it came because of the boats driving around here. Yeah, the water sounds are very nice. I mean, I'll show you what's going on here. It's just yes, Mia is helping out, and I highly appreciate the assist. David from Chile, Britain. Awesome. Welcome. Haram, thank you. Yeah, I think the water sounds are very calming. I'm not sure what disturbed the water this much. I guess it must have been that ferry zooming along the water earlier. But I'm also glad I'm not on that boat. It's wobbling left and right. Chopped cheese on 111. I ate some of that. Vixina, yes. Yeah, the water here is very nice. Colin from Nassau County. Good morning. taxes there can be quite high. I'm looking over Queens. Right, I think one of my other friends wanted to make that comment, Sheila, that yes, it's not really a river. Where am I standing? I'm in the Stuyvesant Cove Park. So I'll turn around for a second, but behind me is the FDR Drive, the Peter Cooper Village apartment complex, and Stuyvesant Town, the Con Edison power plant, and more importantly, the sunrise. Oh, so it looks like the clouds really broke up a little bit. It looked like it was a much bigger cloud mass. So this is great. This is like the perfect amount of clouds to add just that little bit of contrast. Jelmer, hello to you. Hey, Strawberry Fields 99, morning. Welcome to the big show. World Trade Center is not visible at the moment. Still no word from North Face. No, Raphael. I'll have to tag them. I'll do an Instagram post with the certificate. So yeah, Angel, I mentioned in my email that the certificate that Shorewalker sent me a certificate for completing an off-season saunter. Great saunter. I'll post it up on Instagram. I gotta get to Key West. I probably do. Haven't been down there in a while. Yeah, I get up early in general, but also it's a little bit easier because the sunrise is much later in the winter. So yeah. I mean, now that it's lightening up a little bit, you can see the Queensboro Bridge again over here. From this view, you can kind of see the UN peeking out right there. Arjit, Angel actually let them know. Hey, Mark. Yes, Steven, that was something. So I combined the two bits of footage I have, and it turns out it's almost like 9 hours and 40 minutes of footage. It's not perfect. I've not eaten yet. I'm going to eat after this short walk. Lorraine Prawl is here. Hello. Yes, Angel. Maybe the Great Bridges Walk. That should be something. That's going to be intense. Oh yeah, the upcoming child. Yes. Yeah, and I guess you could probably hear the car sounds a little bit, but maybe not so much because I'm blocking them with my body a little bit. The microphone sounds. Local time about 7 a.m. I think. Yeah, sometimes you could also, it could be misleading unless you didn't know which direction you were looking at. What's the longest time I've ever walked for? It was that Sunday. For sure. I mean, maybe I spent longer walking around like as a tourist in a city, but never continuously that long. Avengers from India, hello. Allie, yes, thank you. I like this too. Raphael, Verizon building. I guess you mean down south? On the southern tip of Manhattan? There's that big one there. There's a Verizon building here too, but most of it was repurposed for NYU. Mr. Kim from South Korea, hello. Noor Sengir, good morning. Strawberry Fields 99 with a reminder about that like button. Don't forget it. Seagulls are flying around. I don't know what kind of birds are in the water because I don't think they're seagulls just floating there. These for sure are seagulls, yes. But it looks like farther out there, I'm not sure they're seagulls. Anyway. Yeah, military, you gotta carry a lot of weight on your back. Those are tough walks. Louis from the DR, hello. Luis. Tanner from Bursa. Miguel, good morning. I did a 6-hour walking tour of Roslyn 3 years ago. Awesome. Chris O'Donnell is here. Cousins to San Francisco, New York, Pennsylvania, California. They always want you to come visit them. Hey, they just want to see you. It's part of their family. Sammy Fletcher, hello. Anse Naya Gedera from Middle East and Oman. Hello. Stevie Happy from Munich, Germany. Maybe they are all seagulls. John, good morning, from London. Northern New Hampshire. Anisha from India, waiting for the sunrise. Yes, it's coming, it's coming. 7:24, I believe, is around the official sunrise time. What are the gulls doing? It looks like they might be hunting a little bit. Or they're mad that I'm filming them. From Germany, hello. Easy Chun. Have I been to Staten Island? Yes, I have. I worked there for a year. Alex, thank you. Hey, Edward Parkhurst is here. Good morning. Yeah, I'll watch the sun come up. Anastasia, dobro utro. Good morning. I think it's also kind of it's the iPhone kind of adjusting to the light right now. So it was darker before, so the iPhone was kind of trying to brighten up on its own, thanks to its own dynamic range. But now it's going to darken since... Jeez. That seagull on the rock, that's the one making all that noise. This guy. Nuno Silva, about to have lunch. Again, the city brightening up, but there's not much of a skyline to show you. That one time we walked across to the Hudson River and took in the views of the sunrise over the entire Manhattan skyline. That was pretty cool too. Maybe. I mean, I guess birds are technically the final form of dinosaurs. Hey, Sleigh Bunny, good morning. I had a cold brew this morning. I was planning on trying to do the stairs, actually, but then I had to put out a fire with all of my computer things. Not literally put out a fire, but... Faiza, hello. Call her. Yes, well... My right leg is perfect. My left leg could use some work, but it's much better than it was yesterday, for sure. Yes, Evans. That's what we learned. Kind of interesting. Abhimanyu meal. Do I stream daily in the morning? Not daily, but morning streams I like. I might do a commuting stream tomorrow if my leg recovers enough to do such a walk today. I have a feeling it will, but who knows? I had to leave the house because I worked. Morning, Stephen. Thank you. From the Philippines. Dobro utro is Philippine. Carlito Matty always tries to send me a message in Russian too from the Philippines. Annabelle. I did walk outside, but I actually took the subway as much as I could yesterday. Normally I would take the subway only partially and then walk. Well, I walked Walker's High. Yeah, kind of. I just had great fatigue at that point. I just wanted to sleep. Who's hoo-hoo, thank you. Aniruddha Shinde, good morning. KC Blue, thank you. Not too much of a commute today, just a way for me to get out of the house a little bit and give you a peek of the sunrise. Steven asked if I've lost weight since starting these live streams. I don't think I was too overweight before. I might have actually lost muscle mass. Peggy Perk, good morning. North Face sneakers, NM. From Australia, I saw something. Was that Bella King? Ah, yes, that's right. You're on the opposite side of the world from me. Walking is good exercise. Someone in one of my comments did say that swimming is technically better exercise, and while it is, yes, because it's a lot less pressure on the joints, etc. It's like endurance, cardio, resistance, all in one. It's just not as accessible to most people. Walking is probably the most accessible form of exercise. That's why I think it's, in a way, the best. NYC Ferry is about to dock at the Stuyvesant Cove. Dock. James, hello. Mike, it would absolutely be cold in the East River. Yeah, it's gonna dock right here. Adrian, thank you. Peggy, we're on the East River at the Stuyvesant Cove Park, around 20th Street in Manhattan. Yes, swimming is also might not be accessible, not only because you might not have a body of water to swim in, or a pool or whatever, but you might not be able to swim. So the ferry is docking. These ferries don't necessarily dock. All they really do is they push up against it, and then they turn on their engines full throttle, lower the ramp, and it just kind of pushes against the dock for a few minutes until everyone ingresses and egresses. Rune Sand from Norway, hello. Yeah, it's going to be a nice day, I think. The Great Swimming Saunter, oh my goodness. I don't know if I'd want to get in the water for that here. James from Aberdeen. Gianluca Fariolati from Italy, good morning. Patrick from Sweden, where it's cloudy in Gothenburg. Got Joe from Connecticut. New York, here I come. New York, here we are. Andreas, not fully. My left one is still working on it. Ah, yes, Annabelle, that's where you are. Cambridgeshire. Hey, Sean, glad I could inspire you to walk a little bit. Rosie, hello. Abhimanyu, yes, absolutely. Good night to you. Morning here, but yes, I'm sure the day is winding down where you are. Haha. Angel, all right, have a great day at work. I'll keep that in mind. Paul Smith has to let us know that it's not raining currently in the UK. I guess you guys are known for having a bit of rain. Sean, great. Keep it up, absolutely. Patty the Pooh from Florida. Yeah, it's interesting. Now the iPhone is actually darker than what it looks like in... oh, maybe the sun's coming out over there. I see more red right there. That building might be blocking us a little bit. One day we'll find the perfect view of the sunrise. Paul Smith, I tried to. I didn't do it yesterday for the sake of recovery, but I try to do this as frequently as I can. Which river do we like best? Ooh. So east is all over this way, in this direction. I mean, I personally probably like the East River better just because I grew up on this side, but that's just me. My own nostalgia. The subway in New York City is not so bad. Especially now, you can even use Google Maps. You can even use Google Maps to just say where you want to go, and it'll tell you which train to take, what stops to go to. And there's maps inside the subway. It's all pretty clear now. Paul Smith, thank you. Temperature's about 35, Dr. Richmond, Fahrenheit. Paul Snow, I would, but it's very far south, and I don't think I'm walking that far down today. It's far that way. Green flash. Isn't that like some sort of a nautical thing? The green flash? Hey, Andreas, glad to have motivated you. From Jersey. Oh, I'm sure it is Cal 76, yeah. No t-shirts yet. Carlito. Dave, good morning. Trying to catch that sunrise over here. Oh, Angel's still here. So while we wait for the sun to really peek through, I think that building right there is blocking it. That's the building that's causing us the most distress. Oh, the green flash. Mythical thing you see at sunrise or sunset when the sun is on the horizon, so no one really sees it. Yeah, that's why I thought it was more of a nautical thing, because it has to be like right over water or something, doesn't it, to make it more likely to happen? I mean, here again, you can see more of the city being lit up by the upcoming sun. But yes, here's the FDR, Stuyvesant Town, Peter Cooper, Con Edison, Marty Carson from Bangor, Northern Ireland. Hello. Ah, Mia, yes, thank you. We keep breaking through barriers, and it's awesome. All your help and support, it's great. Ambient occlusion, isn't that some graphics term? What's in the distance to the other shore? It's just a bunch of, new apartment buildings are coming up, and there's kind of an industrial area on that side too. Oh, what time is it? I'm gonna see if I can move a little bit more and maybe, yeah, if I can just get that building out of the view, I think we'll get an even better picture of the sun. Okay, that's gonna be a little better. Okay, in between the dock, that building, it's a nice flat area, so we'll be able to see it better over there. What's the tall building in the middle? I think it's just an apartment building. I mean, the main area of Long Island City is over there, and that's become very, very popular place to live now. But I think they're just expanding out more. What equipment am I using? This is the iPhone 12 mini on the Snappa Atom gimbal, which I like and dislike at the same time. And then I'm using a Shure microphone. Bellinger Diane, thank you. Almost, 720 about right now? Almost 720. 717, thank you. So my personal phone is an Android, and I understand that iPhone is more of an American fad. I think most of the world uses Android phones because they're much more accessible. Yeah, that's about it. How far is the Hamptons? About 3 hours in that direction, driving. But yes, other places do use iPhones, but I do think the majority of the world, it's a higher Android use overall, I think. Maybe 60%, something like that. I don't know the exact numbers. Yeah, it's still actually much darker on the iPhone than it is. I mean, on my iPhone than it is in real life. It's much brighter right now, but it looks like the screen is a little bit dark. My main phone is a Galaxy Note 20. This is my streaming phone, essentially. I will try to do a New Year walking video. I'm going to see what I can do about finding a way to see the ball drop that's safe and not, impinging on any rules that they've imposed. Yeah, these walks are very refreshing, especially in a brisk morning. Kaiser, hello. Can I do a zoom to the boathouse? I can. Let me see. Gotta take off my glove. You mean this one? It's just a dock here. My personal favorite phones have been the Google Pixel line, but they've caused so much more problems recently. They're not flagship anymore. They have build quality issues, unfortunately, but I like what Google's trying to do with their phones. Okay, so I like the view over here because it's like orange on one side and blue on the other side. It's kind of a cool view. Oh, Paul, sorry to hear about your ankle. Goodness. Sunshine, welcome. Yes, just in time. It's essentially just for the East River Ferry. I guess it's a pier, in a way. Where's the Statue of Liberty? Not visible. It's behind. It's in this direction. All right, I see a glimpse of something coming up right there. Yeah, Dave, I'm just kind of relying on the iPhone's HDR at this point. Not perfect, but it's better than me fiddling with a screen, because every time I tap the screen here, it's gonna wiggle the camera. So we'll try not to do that. It should be coming up pretty soon. It's getting brighter and brighter. That's an apartment building on the left. What the heck? It's kind of like the sunset. It's like it looks like it's gonna take a while and then it just disappears. The sunrise is kind of similar. It's like, where's it gonna be? And then all of a sudden, bam, it's there. Dave, awesome. Yeah, I also like the iPhones in particular recent times just because of how good their video quality is. They seem to handle it so well. Photo quality, I think you'll do well with so many phones these days. This is the part that Dracula hates, yes. Sapsan, Votak. Yes, like this. I've always wondered, in Russian typing, there's always a lot of those closed parentheses. I've never understood it, even as a Russian, but I guess it's because I'm not in Russia. There's no ducks right now, just a bunch of seagulls. Stuart Johnson. Yeah, I know. I always wonder why the notifications are so staggered, even if you are subscribed and have the bell on. But we do what we can. Am I by the FDR? Yes, right by it. It's behind me. Lisa Jackson's here. Awesome. Yeah, Peter, that's unfortunate. I don't know why YouTube is always staggered in what they send out. Gordon asks, what is FDR? It's the Franklin Delano Roosevelt Drive, which is essentially the highway that runs along the East River in Manhattan. Not so much a highway, but it's what we got. Mie, thanks for the suggestion for Peter. I don't know why it becomes an issue or why that works, but sometimes with YouTube you just gotta do something. Mallow Hawk. Good morning. What's the one thing I'm hoping to do next year? I'd love to travel somewhere outside of the States. Joe Driver, more like parking lot. Yeah, that's maybe not as bad as the BQE or the Belt. Those are... Whew, give me anxiety just thinking about it. Marcin, let's travel to Mexico. I've been to Mexico too. It's a great place. I go back. Everyone talks about an accident. I don't know. That boat is blocking the sun. They might be referring to my 32-mile walk on Sunday that hurt my left leg. Not so much an accident as it is I did it to myself kind of a thing. Is that to be sung to Baby Shark? I did not get a 360 camera yet. I need to do some research on which one I can actually do a live stream with. I thought GoPros allow live streams. Lisa Jackson, morning. Yes, on Sunday I walked to Mexico. Yeah, interestingly, I went through 2 work iPhone 8s in the period of a year each, and the battery always goes weird on both of them. Ice Poseidon did a 360 live stream. Okay, I'll look into that. I'll look into Ice Poseidon and see exactly what he used, because that would be cool to do one. Shelly, that's what the walk said. I mean, my watch said it was a little bit less, but I believe the route length. Truxton, they're doing it virtually is my understanding. And I will get some food soon, don't worry. Do I travel internationally every year? Not every year, but I try to. Mark, yes. Reminds me of the Louis Armstrong song. Yes, the sun is peeking out. It's that strip of clouds that's going to block it a little bit, but it's going to cause some cool lighting effects around them, I think. What do I recommend to recover from long walks? I do nothing of what's been recommended. I stubbornly suck it up and sit at my computer. How expensive is New York City? Can you survive with $1,000 for a week? If that's including lodging, maybe. if you get like a room on Craigslist or an Airbnb, you might then be able to eat super cheap. Yes, you could do it, I think. Be yourself. Good morning. The sun must be feeling groggy, and it's also hidden by a strip of clouds. Or just join the homeless. Yes, John. Uh, 62,642. My watch said 61 something. I took a picture of it. I'll post it up on Instagram also with the certificate from the shore walkers. Carlito, yes. She's well and excited. It's not so much warmer yet. Actually, standing in one place is what's killing me. There's still some rent-stabilized, rent-controlled apartments, Sean. It's hard to get them now, I think. I mean, if you want to get into housing through New York City, there's very, very specific income requirements and people per income that are moving in, so it's a lot of restrictions. Mark, I've never used one, but I'm interested in them. They're very cool. All right, Angel, have a great day at work. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks again for all your help. Ah, there it goes. So it was behind that strip of clouds. I'm using the iPhone to block my eyes. I should have taken my... So I got this blue laser pointer that's very powerful. I don't even know why I got it. It's powerful enough that it can set a piece of paper on fire. But you can't really use it without eye protection. I should have brought those... those to protect myself from the sun. Mark, thank you. New York, I don't know that New York is rude and cold. There's definitely a lot of warmth here. Faiza, we should. Maybe when things calm down a little bit with the... There we go. The sun is coming up. Yeah, I think the clouds really add to a sunrise. When there's just a few clouds in the sky... Oh, someone from Japan. Hello. It really adds a lot. Because laser pointer sets paper on fire. No further explanation needed, yes. I did get those. I didn't get eclipse glasses when that last eclipse happened, but I went to the hardware store and got this very specific welding grade glass cover that I used. Mrs. Commuter, good morning. Amanda, morning. I'm doing all right. Ah, more proof that the Earth is round, Dave. Yes, Sheldon, some might actually say I'm the walking computer. Hey, big dog, good morning. Lafayette, thank you. Yeah, we finally done it. Steven, exactly. Ken Kaneki. Absolutely. Hello to Nana. Lulu C. Yes, it is beautiful. Sleigh Bunny, yep. Jenny from Bangor, Northern Ireland. Good morning, yeah. Here we are. We've hit the sunrise. The sunrise is here. Wow, so I'm using the iPhone to block the to block the sun from hitting my face. So now I'm going to turn around and we can see the sun hitting the rest of the buildings in the skyline of New York. Yes, it is the dinosaur shaped. Let me get another shot, maybe for Instagrams, on my phone. Step back over here a little bit. Okay. Carlita, you contacted them too. Awesome. I think a few folks did. Hopefully we hear something from them. Gordon, yes, that's the FDR drive. Matt, appreciate the Instagram follow. Thank you. Yes, I'm sure a better photographer will do a better job with these photos than me. All right, Brian, thank you. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the sunrise. Yeah, feel free to join us more. Donnie, same name. At the Walking Commuter. No spaces, no underscores, no dashes, nothing. Just all together, one word. Oh yeah, John. Driving east right now would not be fun, and that's one of the things I had to do in the past, driving on the Long Island Expressway against the sunrise, which also meant I would drive back against the sunset. Wasn't too fun. Ken Kaneki, yeah, Brooklyn and Queens. There's a split there in some direction, but yes. All right. Thank you, Mark. I would say this is not as epic as the walk, but that walk was me. This is just now nature and earth and the sun giving us these beautiful views. Well, that's the sunrise. I guess we could take a short stroll through this way a little bit. But again, I'm keeping it very... We're at the Stuyvesant Cove, which is a walkway park area by Stuyvesant Town. Thanks, Myrna. Yeah, I'll add some new things today. Maybe some sunrise-related things, and maybe a walk, a picture of the certificate from the Sunday walk. Snow is all gone. There might be a couple of piles left somewhere, but for the most part, that is done. We'll see if we get another one. Thank you, Phillies. But we're also at the time when the sun Casts the longest shadows. Look at how long my shadow is. Literally, I'm wearing stilts. This is kind of silly. I'm wearing stilts. Still some decorations up. I assume they're going to come down after New Year's at this point. Peter, yes, I think I'll add that to my. I'll make like a series of photos that I'll put in together related to my walk. Yes, those legs were actual length. Why is it so quiet? Well, this is, aside from the global situation, this is also the week between Christmas and New Year's, which many people take off. Many people take off during this week. Again, in addition to everything else that's going on. So, with less people commuting, more people off, streets are empty. I am walking up 20th Street, walking west. There's always tons of smoke exhausts coming from underground, whether it's from steam, pipes, or wherever, I don't know. It's become such a normal occurrence in New York for me that I don't even think twice about it. So it's related to Con Ed power, okay. Andy, hello. Arjun, I'm not sure what you mean, but people are, for sure, everywhere. Some people have left New York, some people have moved to New York. Miss Lalone. We only did a short walk by the East River for the sunrise, and I'm not going to be walking for too much longer, but at least we got a short walk in with the sunrise. I'm going to let my leg take some more time today, and we'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll do a second one later, but as of now, most likely not. Yeah, it's my shadow is very long. Mark, thank you. I did not do a walk yesterday. I posted just a regular video I pre-recorded a few days before yesterday. I'm still trying to see if I can get a full video of the Great Saunter with the two parts joined together. It's not going to be as good quality, it seems, as the original. Unfortunately, the video itself was too long for me to save on my phone. Unfortunately. Junja, thanks for stopping by. Mark, thank you. Have a great day as well. Have I crossed First Avenue yet? No, it's up ahead of me. Well, part of the reasons I want my leg to recover more is the quicker I walk, the less I feel the cold. Trish, yes, I am moving again. The walks must continue. Am, thanks for joining us. Azamina from Australia. Awesome. Hello. I imagine it's evening where you are. Am I near the Empire State Building? Not too far, but not too near. We should be able to see the Empire State Building soon. Not really. It will be in that direction, but too many buildings blocking it. So this is First Avenue. And 20th Street. Expensive supermarket across the street. Final destination is probably going to be around 30th Street or so. Actually, Bellevue, that might not be a bad idea. Okay, let me cross the street and then go right. Yeah, I'll go. I'm not going to go too far west. I'll go more north now. Stuyvesant, Stuyvesant, Stuyvesant town. Named for Peter Stuyvesant. And so here's Peter Cooper Village. Joseph from Long Island, hello. Yeah, even if it's not that cold out, standing in one spot really does chill you out a little bit. So I was doing all right, but definitely got chillier for me because I wasn't moving. Yeah, these aren't the areas that people usually go to for various videos. Hello. Andre Goldfarb from Brazil, hello. Trying to fix that. There we go. What the heck? That's a little better, but not perfect. Something weird's going on with this gimbal right now. Anyway. Woke up naked in the kitchen. No. Not recently. Not ever. It's the blueberries. They are not obligated on the streets, no. But they are recommended if you're going to be within 6 feet of somebody. Currently. Mitch Lorda, what's the cost of a cheap hotel? Hard to say. You might be able to find something really cheap, but you might be in the middle of nowhere. But then again, public transportation will likely get you where you have to go. None of these are really projects here. This is housing that you do have to get. Maybe I'll let them go. They do have the lights, I'm gonna let them go. There we go. These aren't really housing, but you do have to sign up to get into them. Kind of, yeah. No lockdown here. Hey Tyreek, glad to see you. Yeah, there's not an official lockdown here. There's just some restrictions on certain things. like indoor dining. And there's a lot of rules for outdoor dining too. And apparently there's a lot of confusion about exactly how to follow those rules. Let's fly away. Hello. So these are buildings part of the Veterans Affairs. Amanda, I didn't walk on a stream yesterday. I walked only for work. No Rockefeller today. I think I'll actually do this walk until we hit to the same place that I started and stopped in the Great Saunter Sunday. It's relatively chilly, but not super cold. About 35, 36 degrees Fahrenheit. We're walking up First Avenue. Oh, thanks for the membership, DB Burns. Walking up First Avenue. About 25th Street now. Oh, it's up to 39 already. Awesome. Warming up. I think that's going to be the high temperature for the day for what I saw. Maybe a little bit warmer. Then it's going to drop again, maybe. Stefan Schrober. Hello. There's actually a building here that's part of Hunter College. The Hunter College. It's the University of New York. This is their Brookdale Health Science Center. And next to it, somebody asked to see Bellevue. So I figured if we're walking in this direction anyway, we'll see Bellevue. Tier 4 in Cambridgeshire. Got someone from Cleveland. I don't think Friends was filmed here, but there's the building that they used as a facade, which I believe is in the West Village somewhere. But the Perk Cafe wasn't real. Dorms. Cool, Robert, thanks. So yes, here's Bellevue, which is now a concoction, a combination of several buildings, old and new. They added a new section in the front. The old building is still visible in the back. And then there's another hospital building also visible in the back there. But this is where New Amsterdam is based, a medical drama. Public Health Laboratories building is to my left. Yep, Bellevue. Everyone always asks, about projects. Technically, the building on my left is considered projects. But more interestingly, that building right there, that's an interesting building. That's made of completely of shipping containers stacked on each other. So each window there is a shipping container. I think you could look it up. If you look up Manhattan shipping container building, that should pop up. Kind of interesting. The apartments are all very narrow, as you'd expect. Got a lot of coffee stands and everything for the hospitals here. Anthony, good morning. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, if somebody can always fact check me, but that is what I remember watching them do. Kind of an interesting building. I believe there's a YouTube video or something of somebody showing around what it looks like in one of them. Yeah, this is kind of like Hospital Row over here. A lot of different hospitals. At Bellevue, the Veterans Affairs Hospital, NYU, and it has many buildings. Yeah. Deal with my morning phlegm. What's lesser known about this area is this giant building here is actually a men's homeless shelter. You have to know all parts of New York. And there's an Alexandria research building in the back around here. Katz is open. I think the medical examiner's office is here too, in that building. Where does the Upper East Side start? Probably around the upper 60s, maybe. Some arbitrary divisions and neighborhoods. There we go, that feels better. Hey Tootie, have a great day as well. So we're going over 60th Street. I feel like, yeah, I guess there's some specific divisions for certain things, but yeah. And they say you guys have bad side effects. Oh boy. And here's the rest of NYU. NYU's changed its name a few times recently. Ever since Langone, Ken Langone donated a bunch of money. Ken Langone is, I believe, creator of Home Depot. So I'm surprised we haven't changed our colors to orange here for NYU. Technically, I am walking in the direction of the United Nations, yes. Germany, awesome, hello. A lot of street carts always around here, which is great for grabbing a bite if you gotta go to the hospital for work. Corey Bush went to New York City once and was carjacked, oh my goodness. No, I'm all right. I'm sorry to hear about your experience. Yep, this will be called a sidewalk, what I'm walking on. For sure. Yeah, I think a good place for us to end the walk will be right at the place where I started and ended the Great Saunter on 34th and 1st. Which we are approaching soon. Currently we're on 33rd. This building here is actually related to the Midtown Tunnel. I think it's one of their exhausts or something. Dallas, hello? I think nobody's interested in high-fiving these days, especially with the whole pandemic thing. Jim from Paris, hello. So they actually opened up a Sophie's Cuban Express here, which is kind of cool. Cuban cuisine right here in Kips Bay. Anyhow, so this is a great spot, I think, because here we'll be able to see the FDR again with the sunrise behind it. The sun has risen. But yeah, 34th Street and 1st Avenue. If you were here with me on Sunday, this is where we started and ended the Great Saunter. There's an Armenian church on 2nd Avenue. You can't really see it from here, but it's a very nicely shaped and constructed church. Very cool. Anyhow, thank you everybody for joining me today for this relatively short sunrise walk. We're still in recovery mode from Sunday technically, so we're not at full walking capacity yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So again, thank you all for joining me on this brief sunrise walk in Midtown East, Kips Bay area. Hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you all for your support. Appreciate your time with me. See you again soon. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.